This girl is called Norhan. The year it was 2022. She is the student at the College of Arts in Port Said, Egypt. She is 20 years old. This other person is her mother. Her name is Dalia. He is 40 years old. The painful story is about Dalia. Norhan has two brothers, named Ahmed and Adam. Norhan is a smart girl. In her free time she used to work. She used to help the children with their homework. The money she got from that job helped her family. Norhan is a beautiful girl among the girls in her neighborhood. Because of her beauty, Norhan's mother works at the main doctor in that town. Her father is a respected man in that neighborhood. They were a family in a settled life. Every mother wants her daughter's dignity and beauty not to be harmed. There is the boy in this picture. They were neighbors of Norhan. His name is Hussein. He is 15 years old. He is friends with Ahmed and Aiden, Norhan's brothers. Hussein had a sister named Ibtisam. Hussein's sister was one of the students who helped Norhan in her homework. Hussein and Norhan have a year difference between them. Norhan is 5 years older than Hussein. Hussein loved Norhana, but when he told her that he loves her, she ignored him. After that, Hussein was looking for an opportunity for Norhan. One day, Hussein saw Norhan and her boyfriend giving each other a kiss, giving each other a hug. Hussein recorded video and pictures of the meeting between Norhan and her boyfriends. After Norhan, he expressed his love again and asked her to give him her number so he could talk to her. But she refused and told him that he is a little boy. But Hussein showed her the videos and pictures he recorded while meeting her and her boyfriend and threatened to embarrass her parents and the people in the neighborhood. Then she gave him her phone number so as not to embarrass him. Then they started talking on the phone. Norhan loved Hussein. One day, Norhan's mother forgot to take her house key. When she came back from work, she realized that she didn't have the key to the house. Then she saw Hussein and told him that her house is locked and the key is inside the house. Hussein said that I will not break the door and I can open it for you. He opened the house easily. Norhan's mother was suspicious. The people of the neighborhood used to say that Hussein is a burglar. At that night when it arrived, the whole family came together and she said today that the house was locked and she forgot to take the key. Then I asked, help Hussein, but it was easily opened to my house, and this assured me that our house can easily be accessed at any time. This is the first information Norhan's mother told about Hussein. The next night, Hussein called Norhan and asked him to meet. He wants to come to their house. Then she agreed. Hussein came to Norhan's house. Norhan's brothers Ahmed and Adam were sleeping in the house. A little later, her mother returned from work. She went to her room and slept. Early in the morning, her mother got up as usual and woke up her sons to go to school. Dalia wanted to wake up her daughter Norhan to go to college, but suddenly she saw Hussein sleeping on the bed with Norhan. After Norhan's mother screamed, Hussein ran away from there. After Norhan, she said, I did not know when Hussein entered our house. I was sleeping. He may have stolen something and hid from the police here. Norhan's mother agreed with her daughter's statement, but there was a big doubt about the relationship between Hussein and her daughter. Dalia decided to marry a man for her daughter, to live a beautiful life for her daughter. But the relationship between Norhan and Hussein became strong, and they really loved each other, and many times, they slept together. Norhan was thinking about if the man her parents gave her to marry, she was afraid that he would embarrass her because she was not a virgin. On the other hand, she fell in love with Hussein. If Hussein finds out about her marriage, he will spread the videos about Norhan. Her mother found a suitable husband for her daughter in order to build her daughter's future. The day has come to put the ring on Norhan, but Hussein heard it and was very angry. How did the girl I love put a ring on the man? Norhan's mother was very happy at her daughter's party. Dalia tells Hussein to stay away from her daughter, but Norhan was very upset because she loved Hussein so much. She decided to kill her mother. She found out that the only person who doesn't like her lover is her mother. Hussein and her discussed the way to kill her mother. She told him that Hussein is not an adult. If the case fails, and it is found that he killed her, there will be no harsh punishment. But if she kills her, there will be a harsh punishment. So I am helping you, and I want to kill my mother. After that, the day that was supposed to happen was reached. As usual, Norhan's mother returned from work. Her father was away on small shop. Her brothers were also absent. After her mother went to her room and slept, Norhan called Hussein. After a while Hussein came with a big stick full of nails. Then he entered her mother's room and hit her with a stick full of nails. Norhan was in the kitchen at that time. She was boiling hot water and poured it on her mother and burned her. The last words that her mother was shouting were, "Hussein, leave me alone. I promise I won't sue you." Hussein said, "I wanted to leave, but I remembered the promise I made to Norhan." Norhan's mother poured boiling water over her to ensure her mother's death. After 45 minutes of torture, her mother died. After that, the house was covered with blood everywhere. Shortly after, Adam, the youngest son of the family, knocked on the door, but they did not open it. They started to clean the house. They changed their bloody clothes and put on clean clothes. They put the things that killed the mother in a big plastic black bag. After that, it was difficult to bring down the bag that contained the equipment because some of the people in the neighborhood were talking outside. Finally, she called her father at work. She told him that she got a call from the hospital and was told that her mother was sick. "So I want to go to the hospital." Her father allowed her. After Hussein and Norhan came down the black bag, the people who lived in the neighborhood did not suspect anything. After that, they left to throw these items in different places. After a while, Norhan's father came home. Then, he called his wife, but she didn't answer. He called his daughter, but she is also not picking up the phone. Then he went to the bedroom. He saw his wife's body lying there and brutally killed. Then the father shouted, and the neighbors came. Then the police were called. That time Norhan is not there. Her father and the people of the neighborhood called Norhan, but unfortunately her phone was switched off. After 2 hours she came back home. The neighbors told her that her mother was murdered. Then, she started to cry violently. The police asked, "What happened to your phone?" She said, "Someone in the hospital called me and told me my mother was sick. After that, I forgot my phone at home and had little money. The person who killed my mother took my phone. Please arrest the killer." She was crying, but her phone and her mother's phone, her money, and her family's money were in the bag that she and Hussein took together, and they threw it in different places. She wanted to change her mother's murder to a thief who came in after killing her mother and took the phones and money. But the detective looked the whole house. He found out that no thief entered the house. There is no such thing as a broken place. They forgot Hussein and Norhan at home. The shirt he was wearing when he killed her mother had a lot of blood on it. The detective asked Adam who owns the shirt. Adam, the youngest son of the family, recognized Hussein's shirt. He told the detective, "Hussein owns this shirt." After Norhan's father told Hussein that he had entered the house without any knowledge, they fought for Dahlia as Norhan's mother many times and asked her to stay away from her daughter. During that speech, Norhan is listening to the people, showing that she is sad. It's 11 o'clock p.m. Hussein was immediately arrested. After that, Hussein said everything he knew, and he confessed his crime. Norhan tried to escape in the ambulance carrying her mother's body, but it was caught. When the detective told her that he confessed to his crimes, she initially denied it, and she said, "I can't kill my mother, and I did not know anything about my murder." But in the end, she confessed her guilt. The court issued a verdict and was sentenced to death. Hussein's trial was postponed because he is a minor, only 15 years old. May Allah have mercy on her.